Awkward. There we go. We're live.
There we go. Awesome.
All right. So we are streaming this live right now on my personal page on GHL Mastery, the VIP group, and on YouTube. So let us know where you are watching this from, if you're watching it live right now or if you're watching it on the replay. Guys, so I started GHL Mastery because I realized that there's such a vast gap in knowledge inside the Go High Level system. There's a lot of power users in the system. And then there's a lot of people that are just kind of starting out and they don't really know where to start. And so the whole concept, the whole idea behind GHL Mastery is to teach you guys how to master Go High Level. And I've been using the platform for just about 4 years now, which is saying a lot because I think Go High Level's only been around for 4.5 years. And I ran into this guy, Jason, about 1.5 years ago because he had an incredible review and referral system that I decided to buy. And I think for anybody who is going to end up going to buy that system right now, I think it's my fault that it's priced the way that it is now.
Partially.
Because when I got into it and I started using it, I was absolutely blown away by everything that it could do. And I was like, dude, why are you charging this much for
it? It
was
like $5.97 or something like that before.
It was, I think it was less than that.
Yeah. Well, we started out at $3.97.
Yeah, I think that's what I got it for. And thank God I did, because my goodness, like that system alone is worth the price of admission. So let me talk about that one real quick. Go High Level has standard reputation management in it. And there are some things that you can do within workflows to kind of make that reputation management a little bit more custom. But what Jason did with it is he literally put it on steroids. You've got funnels, you've got landing pages, you've got entire workflow structures that track what your review rating was. And the thing that caught me about your review system, Jason, was the fact that you don't just do reviews. It actually also kicks back referrals, which reviews are something that every company needs to get a standard online presence on Google. And
I think it accounts for like 30% of your SEO these days.
Oh, 100%. If you're on Google My Business, like in order to get ranked, I think that, it's 30% of your overall ranking value is your reviews.
Yeah. So one of the things we asked ourselves was, after we get reviews, we've already got that customer engagement, right? They're already doing something. We're getting them to take action. They're like, yeah, I like this business. They'll go give us a review. But in the back end, we do a little redirect so that it goes and asks them for a referral. Now they can give a referral of a friend that they already know, or they can go and just share out on social media. Either of those things is going to be valuable, but, and both of them are going to lead to a referral from them, which they can earn them points, or they can earn them, whatever it is that you're offering from you or your client, to be able to give them an incentive for leaving a referral. So that was kind of our thoughts.
It's all trackable inside the system. So your client knows exactly who sent the referral in, exactly how many referrals they've sent in. And, you've got your reward system now, which we're going to get into in a little bit. But my point of all of this, I found you because of your smart review system.
Yeah, that was a catalyst.
And that was the catalyst to what we're doing today. And Jason has actually played a massive, massive role in Brendan and I getting Estimator Tools launched as a white label platform to marketing agencies. And the whole back end is powered by your stuff. And then we started talking about all of the other things that you do. And it's absolutely mind-blowing to me what you've been able to develop. So Jason is the GHL master when it comes to outside integrations, automations, and just making your lives easier. And I'm going to talk about my favorite one right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Smart reviews. Smart reviews was what kicked it all off. And then most recently we got the CV updater. And guys, the CV updater has completely changed the way that we do onboarding. And a standard onboarding, you'd get your customer to fill out a form, you'd get an email, you'd send it to your team, and then they'd go in, they'd create an account, and then they'd have to fill in all of the custom values. And depending on how intense your snapshots are, that could be 20, 50, 100 custom values.
Especially if you have a couple different snapshots from different
Yeah,
locations or different people. Yeah, it can be
exactly. And so
intense.
what Jason's put together with the CV updater is using the API in real time so that your onboarding form literally becomes the account creation and you don't have to do anything. I think we went from about 30 to 45 minutes to set up an account with estimator tools to 5 minutes.
Yeah, and you could use it through. You can use it. We set it up so that it uses the forms directly in high level, or you can use surveys, right? And my goal with everything that we develop is how can we make something either take way less time, or just be really really simple. We've had people come up to me and say, your stuff is, and don't take offense, it's stupid simple, right? We want to make it so that it's as easy for you to get set up and do as possible. So, I mean, always in the back of my head is if my wife can jump in and, and edit something or do something like that. I mean, she does Facebook ads and she does that kind of stuff, but introducing her to something new technical, if I can just get her to go in and do something without having too much trouble, then I've accomplished my job. So I just want to make things as simple and take away the amount of time that it takes for us to do stuff. Yeah. And as all of you know, jumping into custom values, if you're not a technical person, to jump into that list of 150 custom values or however many you have in your location, there can just be daunting and overwhelming for most of your clients coming in to high level.
And I'm gonna show people a real live example of this right now. So our flooring estimator has just so many custom values because we have to track, product
There you go.
types. We got to track good, better, best. Like, look at all the custom values that are in here that manage our estimator tool.
Right. Now imagine sending someone's admin staff or someone in there to be like, okay, just go update these values.
Yeah. And then you're scrolling down here and being like, you're looking at an email and saying, okay, the baseboard price in that email equals 350. And you're having to do that one at a time. Click this edit button, go in, change it. But with Jason's CV updater, our clients can now do this themselves without getting confused. We can do it with a simple onboarding form. And so if we just click this update pricing thing right here, they can fill this little form out inside our GHL system and it automatically updates every single custom value in our system.
What I like that we've built with our system too is that you can create one funnel in your main onboarding account, and then you can distribute that to each one of your locations. So you don't have to go in and recreate that same form, those same funnels, or link anything else up. You can just have one location. As long as you pass the location ID to that form, it'll actually pull in those custom values for you if you want. I don't know if you guys are doing that. That's something new that we just added, but you can have it auto populate those custom values. So if they're updating something, it'll show them the past values. And then they can also just go in and edit and update all those.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's literally changed the way that we do our onboarding and saved us so much time.
That's awesome.
Not only time, but like manpower. Like, I don't have to pay somebody to do this now.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that was
fill this out and all of a sudden their account's ready.
We used to do our onboarding and have it go through like a jot form, paper form thing, and then send a PDF, and then you get the email, and then you pass it over to a VA. Then they got to go take each one of those values and copy and paste into the custom values. And as soon as I saw that we could update custom values, that was like one of the first systems that we built.
Yeah, it's awesome. So that all being said, GHL Power Tools, the brainchild of Jason. If you are getting into the agency space or the SaaS space, I would say that a lot of your tools are like they're tailor-made for SaaS mode.
Yeah, and if they weren't initially, we've built them and are building them to suit most SaaS mode. So like we were talking, so we have the custom values updater, which you can use for your complete onboarding. And then we also have another one, subdomain manager, which if you're doing SaaS mode and you don't want to deal with people's domains or anything like that, you can have a client put in what they would like to have for a subdomain based on a URL that you have, and it'll check to see if that subdomain is available, and it'll register that subdomain for them when they're creating accounts. So as soon as they jump into the system without having to go and do a bunch of DNS stuff, we can already have their domain name set up for them, and then we can also have like Mailgun and stuff set up for them as well. And then we have a few other tools, and I think you're going to jump through a few of them.
I'm actually going to let you jump through most
okay, I
of
can
them,
do that.
I think, because
Yeah,
you're going to have all the tools in the tool bag. So guys, I'm going to be posting a link to GHL Power Tools somewhere in this video. If you're watching it on YouTube, it's in the link. I'm going to add it for sure to the comments, and I'll probably go back and I'll edit all of these and put the links to GHL Power Tools in there. And, you know, regardless of whether you're just getting started with Go High Level or you are, you know, you're like me, you've been using it for years. If you did not know about Jason before, you do now, and now you have no excuse to save yourself a ton of time and make your lives a lot easier. So with that being said, Jason, we're going to go through the whole list.
Yeah, let's go through the list.
You've got a list of everything that's included with the GHL Power Tools subscription. And guys, it's
being added to every day.
It's literally being added to every single day. And
so
for less than half the price of your monthly subscription for Go High Level.
Yeah.
Which is insane. So Jason, why don't you just kind of take it away?
Okay.
And show us what you got.
Do you want me to do you want to share your screen, or do you want me to share my scrreen here?
Well, I'll share my screen and show you guys.
And let's just chat about it.
So Jason's got a lovely intro video here that you guys can watch.
There's a quick and dirty intro video that goes over everything that's inside of Power Tools. Now, with Power Tools, our first thing that we created was that review and referral system, and we have included it with Power Tools. And the idea behind that was just to we were on other white label review systems before, and then when I got into high level, it was like, hey, how do we move this over to high level? Because I like the stuff that's in high level, but it really seemed lacking with landing pages and follow-up and all that kind of stuff, especially when we first got in. It just wasn't there. So we built out this system to mimic as best we could the other white label systems that we were using. And as we started sharing this out, we had more agencies come on board, and they lent their expertise, and we started adding more and more and more things to reviews and optimizing it so that it worked like a lot of other systems that these guys were using. And we've had a few hundred agencies now start using review and our smart reviews and referral system that we include here in Power Tools. So I think that's been a game changer for a lot of people, and a lot of people have built their SaaS just around that, and it's been 100%. Working out really well for them.
I've literally just sold smart reviews to people for $97 a month, just that.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm probably underselling it, because if you go to companies like Thrive, and you go to companies like, what's that other big one for reputation management?
It's P maybe, or something like that. Podium.
Yeah. They're charging $350 a month.
Yeah, we sell it for $230. We sell it more as a service. I'm going to do air quotes service, because it's really, you set it up and then it just runs, right? You might just want to check on it every once in a while, or give your customers some updates. But even if your customers decide that they just want to send you the contact list and you upload it, it's 5 minutes of work, you know, and you can have a VA do it.
And then it keeps on running. Like,
and then it just runs.
My clients have conversations with people they sent review requests to 8 months ago, because the system just keeps on going and keeps on reaching out to their clients and saying, hey, how are you? Hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
By the way, who do you know? Click a link. There's stuff shared on Facebook, and it's incredible. So let's get on to something else.
We've included that into Power Tools. So anyway, so let's go. We've got reviews, we've got referrals, we have the custom values updated that we talked about. The front end bulk uploader was something that we started using for database reactivation campaigns. And the idea behind that was to give our customers a front end way to upload their customer lists without having to go into high level to do that. So if we were offering a database reactivation campaign, we could talk to them and say, okay, hey, just go to this link right here and upload your contact list. Sometimes they liked doing that better than handing over their contact list to us, because, hey, we're new, we didn't know them, we haven't worked with them before, and we're like, hey, we're going to get you a bunch of new appointments, right? Using database reactivation. And they're like, I don't really just want to hand over, my 3,000 person list of contacts. So I'm like, cool, don't give it to us. Just go here and upload it right into the system. We won't even touch it. It still goes to the exact same spot. It's just the perception of how it works is different. But a lot of people have been using that for database reactivation, also for their onboarding. If they're working with a customer that they know who has customers already, they already have a client list, they can have this set up as part of their onboarding, just like the custom values updater. Go fill out your forms, lead them to a landing page that has this bulk uploader and say, hey, upload your contacts now. Some of the cool things that we've done with this now is you can have them do more extensive uploads. So you can have this mapped with custom fields that you want to upload. You can have a tag for an upload. You can have a custom tag for when they upload it. It can notify you when the list gets updated. And then you can also segment those customers based on whatever limit that you want. So if you want to segment those customers by 150 contacts each for sending through a workflow, or if you want to segment those customers divided by 15 or 30 days, you can do that as well, so that you can send out messaging based on the workflow that we have.
I want to address this a little bit, because this is something that, I get questions about. What's the best thing to sell in Go High Level? Like, what's the easiest thing to sell? And this is something that a lot of people think about is database reactivation. A lot of companies don't do text messaging. Like, it's crazy to me nowadays, but a lot of companies don't do text messaging. So for a foot in the door, if you're talking to a company, be like, hey, how big of a database do you have? Let's say it's 3,000 people that they've collected over the last 10 years. Be like, in the next 30 days, if I can get you 5 new sales, and
you be clear, and you just say it's not going to be new customers, but you're going to get new sales, or you're going to get new
sales from your existing database. And all you do is you set up this front end bulk uploader for them to upload their contacts, and that automatically fires off a reactivation text to their base with an offer. Like, I've done this before. I've actually done this myself. Where I've done a database reactivation campaign. There was one, I think the first time my agency blew up, I only had 300 contacts, and I sent a text blast on December 14th. I remember the day because my phone exploded. It was just, I sent out an offer to my existing database that I had collected over that previous year when I first started out. And I got 18 clients out of it.
Yeah. Crazy.
In with one text blast. So this is the kind of stuff that you can do really simply out of the gate and sell your clients. Like, sell that for $500, a one-time thing for $500, database reactivation, almost guaranteed. If they've got any good sized list, they're going to pull in more revenue
without that. I mean, that works for restaurants. It works for like pizza places, anything like that too. And then you also have any kind of home service businesses, landscapers, roofing, anything like that. You can do that database reactivation, and or chiropractors, anything like that. It works great. I know I was just talking with a guy in the last 3 months. He's added 15 or 20,000 monthly recurring because he's offering database reactivation to his customers. And it's just mind blowing. He's like, I'm so glad I started doing it, because if I hadn't started doing it, I'd still be back where I was like 4 months ago. But now he's like rebuilt his agency that he lost during COVID.
It's honestly the easiest low hanging fruit offer that you can provide with Go High Level.
It's totally one of the core 4. I think it's like reviews, database reactivation, referrals, and missed call text back. Yeah. Awesome. That's basically it. So,
all right, let's move on, because we can beat all of these like a dead horse.
Subdomain manager. Again, so I'll just go through this really quickly here. The idea behind the subdomain manager is, I hate trying to get a customer's domain information. If you ever built websites for anyone or done anything like that, trying to get their domain name from them or get their registrar email or login is
logins to their GoDaddy or their Cloudflare.
Yeah, they're like, okay, well, I need your where'd you register your domain? I have no idea. Okay, can you set I think I know where it is. Okay, send it to you. They send you WordPress login. Okay, no, okay, they send you Wix login and they register their domain through Wix, and then you're like, great, now you got to dig through that and jump through a bunch of hoops just to get their domain name. So you can either just go buy them a new domain name, or do what we've done and a bunch of other agencies have done now, is you buy a short domain name. Like for our reputation manager, we call it fresh rep. So we have freshrep.com or freshrep.co. and we just add the client name to the front of that. So it could be Estimator Tools, our freshrep.co, and all their landing pages and review pages and everything are going to go to that. And it's the easiest way to get them set up super quickly. And you can automate that just like you're automating custom values through your onboarding form. We have scripts to add that right into a form.
And that's exactly what we do with Estimator Tools. We automatically create that domain and it's done. So it's client name.estimator.tools, and there's their funnel. There's their landing page for Estimator Tools, and it's just done.
Okay, and they don't typically care. So QR code generator, we have QR code generator in there,
which is super easy, by the way. You log into the back end, you put your domain in, you click create, and you've got a new QR code.
And we're also building that out now too. That we have plans to make it so that it's more dynamic, so that you can create QR codes. It'll store it in the system, and then you can change the URL later if you want as well. And then we'll add stats to that as well, so that you can track it better and see who's opening it and all that kind of stuff too. And you can do SMS
again, guys,
messages.
If you're doing any sort of digital campaigns for your clients, like most of, we work with home services, I've worked with realtors. They're doing mail out campaigns all the time. And I challenge you to go to your mailbox and pull out a bunch of mail, and you'll get a bunch of flyers and see which of these companies have a QR code.
COVID blew QR codes out of the water. Like it just exploded them, right? I know before COVID, we were all asking, like, people are like, should we use QR codes? And like, people don't know what QR codes are, and it's a pain to use. And then COVID happened, and then QR codes are the thing. Everybody knows how to use them now.
Yeah, but it's like that again is just a simple thing that you can add to your client's back end. That's just super simple. You grab that QR code, you point it to one of your high level funnels, and you say, put this on all of your mail. If you've got a bus bench outside, go put a QR code there. Here it is.
You can even set up a QR code. You can even set up the QR code so that it will send an SMS message. So you can have it load up. They can scan the QR code. It'll load up in their phone, and they can send you a text message with a keyword to get started on any kind of workflow.
Lots of options for sure. Yeah. Advanced funnels and website scripts.
So we got a bunch of different scripts that are in there. And again, it's a smaller collection right now, but we're building them out. Kind of wanted to do more like, I remember custom ClickFunnels always had, I think it was like Pro Tools or something like that. And I just had that idea of being able to add more scripts in there. So we've got like a password protect script that'll password protect a section of your page using JavaScript. We've got a little widget that pops up for doing reviews. There's just a bunch of little things in there that can help you throughout your funnels or whichever.
You've got a lot of niche snapshots. You got funnels.
Niche snapshots, we've got a few in there. Landscaping, chiropractors, stuff like that. Funnels, we've got a couple different funnels in there right now too. Webhooks we have in there are typically ones that we're using for our systems right now to be able to automate your onboarding and stuff like that through webhooks. So you can just kind of plug things in there and it'll do things for you. And if you have any ideas of custom webhooks or anything that you would need to do through the API, hit me up. We can add those in there as well. We got that FOMO style review widget. We've got some booking calendar templates, some Linktree style funnel templates. And then we've got a new thing in there, which is a contact card creator too. So if you want to be able to send out, and the way we use this, I pulled this from another system that we built, was sending out a text message. And one of the first messages you send out is say, hey, download our contact card. This here will allow your customers, you just add a custom menu link. They can go in and create contact cards for all their employees, for all their users, for all their salespeople, and attach those in workflows as attachments to text messages. They can put them in emails, and they can also put that you can add it right to a button on a website. And what will happen is somebody clicks on that on their phone, it's going to download that contact card directly into their contacts. So now instead of just seeing a phone number pop up, you're going to see the name of the person, you're going to see their logo, and you're going to see their phone number and business details, email, all that kind of stuff in there. So
that alone adds so much authority to your text messages.
Well, it also helps text messages to go through, and it doesn't look spammy because you're actually sending your contact card out with it. So that's been a really good game changer as well for just it's a little piece, but it's a lot of people have been really liking it.
Yeah. Okay. That's a ton of stuff.
We also have EL Messenger in there too. So if you sign up, you'll get a copy of EL Messenger, so you can do Facebook prospecting. And then I'm also going to do I'll let you talk first.
No, carry on.
Okay, so
all
what
I was going to do is I was going to scroll down and show
yeah,
them
keep scrolling, and
how
I'll talk.
much all of this they can get all of this for, because that's the mental part of all of this. Like, come on.
So one other thing that we're going to add in here, this is something that we're launching right now, is our high-level reward system, loyalty and rewards. It's based off of our referral system, but it's like when you talked about reviews on steroids, we're doing referrals on steroids right now. And the idea behind that is we're offering a full referral system, loyalty system, so that people can earn points for every action that they do. We have it set up right now for commercial and residential rewards, so you can have it for a commercial referral partner, or you can have just a residential person who you've done work for, or your clients are doing work for. Say, for example, you have a carpet cleaning business and you want to be able to offer your carpet cleaning customers a referral system so they can refer their friends and get stuff. You can do it through there. So we set it up so that any way you want to set it up, you can assign different points values for invites, for leads, for referrals, for social sharing. They can earn points for that, and then they can also go and check out their dashboard, and they can see how many points and everything that they have, and they can redeem those for internal vouchers. And if you want, I can walk you through that super quick as well. So I'm going to include, this is brand new, but I'm going to include 5 licenses. If you want to buy Power Tools, it'll include 5 licenses, which are going to be a monthly cost on their own, aside from Power Tools. But to start, to get in here in Power Tools, if you buy Power Tools, I'm also going to include 5 licenses for reviews and referrals, which you can easily sell to your customers for another $300 a month. So 100%. That's just like another $1,500 a month you could be making just from these systems.
So we offer this to our VIP group members and people on Estimator Tools, and we highly recommend it. Like, just $149 for the CV updater would be 100% worth it. But we also got a lot of questions like, why is there 2 prices on here? Well, this is the monthly option, and then this one right here is a lifetime deal. You pay once, you never pay again. And my goodness, for what you get and how much time this is going to save you is absolutely mental. So
the LTD price is going to be going up shortly here as well.
No pressure,
because we keep adding more stuff in there, and the value keeps going up and up and up. And we want to reward the people who are fast action takers, who jump in early, so they're going to get everything for the cheapest price.
And guys, when he says that, he means it, because I told him that when I bought this at $339 or whatever it was, that he needed to raise the price, and he did. So
we've raised that price 3 times. It's been a few $100s every time, but
and the amount of feedback that you've gotten off that system is incredible. So that system alone is worth the price of admission. So
we have a lot of people who just want to get into Power Tool or into Smart Reviews, and then they see the price of Power Tools and they're like, yeah, I'm totally grabbing that too, because it's a no-brainer, right? If you want to give me a second, I can really quickly run through what I want to show you is the dashboard that we've created for our reward system, because you'll get 5 licenses for that with Power Tools here, and you guys are gonna love what we put together.
Somebody also asked in the chat if we could show them a demo of the referral system.
Yeah, for sure. I'll show you. I can show you both, and I also have a video that you can see later on as well.
Take it away.
So how do I share?
Let me put it in the stream like so.
And then I can go through that. Okay.
Yeah. So now there's just sharing your GHL dashboard there.
Let me get out of there. Okay. So we're on a high level dashboard here. So I'll give you a quick look at our referrals here. I'll bring that up really quick because you had to ask a question about it. Excuse me. And I'll go through this just really quickly. So there's a difference between our review and referral system, where you could buy referrals all on its own if you just wanted to do that, but you can also get that. Also comes with Power Tools. It's a more simplified version, and we have all the automations here for going through referrals. Let me just show you those. There's probably about 20 different workflows in here that track everything from, or maybe there's only 10, but we have our welcome.
20 once you add reviews. There's
once we have reviews, there's about 20. I know in our loyalty system right now, I think we're at like 21 workflows in here. But we have a referral request campaign that gets sent out to a customer when you ask them for a referral. So anybody who's finished a job with you, you can send them through this campaign. Once they refer their friends, it's going to plop them into here. It's to notify them that they've asked for a referral. We've sent emails to their friends, and once they book in, we're going to let them know so they can collect their points. And then over here in the social media, this is at social media and referral offer claim. That's when their friends come in and say, yeah, no, I'm really interested. I'd love to work with you guys. Like, let's set up a time. Can
you show them the funnel? Because I think that from a visual perspective, that's kind of where it's like, holy crap, like this is what that does. And it's phenomenal.
Yeah. So this is the referral system here. If we plop this open, we're just going to we have a couple different things in here. This is tied to the front. This is all in the front.
I think you need to share your whole screen here, Jason, because we're still just
share my whole screen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the thing with this. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go present
and then do whole screen.
Share screen.
Then I'll drop it back in.
Do I just go window?
Yeah. Share your whole window. Or there's an entire screen option.
Oh yeah, okay, let's go screen one. Okay, I'm gonna do screen one. Okay, now you guys can see. So inside here, it has there's supposed to be, I don't have the custom value in there for it right now, but there is a social share graphic that pops up right here. And anytime they click on Facebook, or they can share out on Facebook, Twitter, email, Messenger, Instagram, or WhatsApp, Instagram, and then they've got a bunch of other options here that they can share out on for social media. So this system here, this is just our basic referral one. It doesn't give points for social sharing. It just gives points for when somebody actually books in as a referral. But this gets auto-populated with the referral name, email, phone number, and then they can send out a referral request here or a referral to their friends. So that'll add them in your system as a lead. So that comes into opportunities over here. We have a referrals pipeline. And then we have referral request, new referral leads, referral contacted, referral booking request, booked, serviced ones, that kind of stuff. So it'll add all those in. It'll move them through the system accordingly as they go through the workflows there. And that's kind of, let me just show you one other, I won't go there. Let's go back. Sort referral. And then we have our referral dashboard here, which is pretty decent. It's going to show them how many people they've referred, what their names are, and then how many points that they have accrued for. Oh, that's not the right one. Referral client login. Let's click there. Just want to go through quickly so we're not taking up too much time. Okay, so we put our email in here. Let's just go Jason. That's my email if you want to email me. Click on that, and then it'll log us into the system here.
It's doing the go high level thing.
It's doing the go high level thing. Let's see if that.
This is the fun part about always like doing things live.
What's the deal with that? Yeah, it's not giving any errors. It's just
taking it. It's just doing its go high level thing. It's just taking its time.
Yeah,
they're updating something on the back end.
It might go or it might not go right now. So there's let me just show you this then. So we have the referral dashboard. When somebody logs in here, it's going to show them. It's going to show them the number of points that they have. It's going to show them their lifetime referrals, and then it's going to show them how many points that they have to redeem. Now, we left this one wide open, and other people have integrated different gift card options for being able to do stuff, or either enter a contest to win, do a gift basket, do what else can there be? We even had somebody set it up so that they can give away Amazon gift cards and things like that. And we're working on a system like that right now too. I don't know why this is being so slow, but okay. So here we can see, I'm not logged into it, so it doesn't say my name, but if that form worked a minute ago, it would log me in and say, hi, Jason, welcome back. And then it would give me my personal referral page. it pops up a QR code right here that they can download and copy and share with their friends or whatever. They can just throw it on their phone. If somebody asks them for a referral, like, hey, scan this. We originally built that idea out for hair salons. So someone's walking around and someone's like, oh, I love your hair. Where'd you get it done? And you're like, right here. And you just like hold your phone out and they can scan the QR code and then get a referral from that, right? Here is our social sharing right here as well. Again, this is our demo system here. So I don't have all the custom values, or this is our snapshot system. So I don't have all the custom values filled out for this, but this is how this page here works. And then they can just refer a friend or download that QR code there. So we've separated this from reviews and referrals. So we have just referrals option, but we also have reviews. So if you just wanted to do referrals, you can easily just set that up without having to bypass the review stuff. So there's just a few different options, because sometimes people want to do reviews and sometimes people just want to do referrals. So they're very integratable, but separate snapshots for now, so that you can use it the way that you want. Now, if you wanted to be able to deliver points with this, you have a few different options. We have a redeem points and we have a give points option with this referral system here. And it just makes it simple for being able to give points for different actions, or being able to redeem points based on how you want to redeem those points. The most simple way is once somebody hits a certain point value, that is all stored inside of their contact record. I probably didn't log in is because I don't have an email address in here. But if we go here, it'll show you your points values in here. So lifetime referrals, lifetime referrals, current referrals, referral submissions, friends referred, and then we have referral bonus redeemed. So what happens here is it'll fill out that information, and then we have different webhooks that you can send that'll automatically update those based on whatever workflow you want to put people through. So that's our basic referral system there. Now I'm going to jump over to rewards.
And I also, while you're getting over there, I want to talk about the reviews stuff, because the review stuff was awesome for me, because, and I mean, it's a bit of a gray line here. I shared Power Tools in a different group and they said, oh, he's review gating, you can't do that. And I was like, well, kind of, you can and you can't. So part of your review structure is a funnel or a landing page where they can say, hey, how did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if it's 4 or 5, it goes to Google. If it's 1, 2, 3, it goes to a feedback form. So yes, that is review gating. You can turn that on or off though, because you've got 2 different funnels included in this for, just straight up reviews and review options.
So we do have a few different options for that. So let's say, for example, we have a timed gating where you actually ask them for feedback first, and then 24 hours later, you send them an email or a text message asking them to give you a referral, and then lead them directly to Google or something like that, right? In our system that we built, we have multiple options for doing Google, Facebook, Yelp, any other businesses that you want to add in there for reviews. We usually recommend,
and that's a super powerful function right there that I didn't take full advantage of right away, but some people use different review softwares other than Google.
Yeah, so if you have specialty niche people like realtors or anything like that, they're going to use Zillow, they're going to use realtor.ca, and you can link directly to those different ones. So 100%. We have a couple different options. We have a timed gating experience feedback form, good experience, thank you. What this is going to do is this just asks them for their feedback at the beginning here. We just have these stars pop up and then they can give their feedback. If they have a good experience, we're going to say thank you. If they have a negative experience, it's going to give them a form to pop up, and then we can send them a review request afterwards, right? Google actually says there's nothing wrong with segmenting your list. Like, they 100% recognize that you're not going to send customers that hate you a request for a review, right? They know that's going to happen. You wouldn't do that in your business anyways. So they don't have a real problem with you segmenting your list. And I think in the latest terms of services that they released, that's pretty much exactly what they said. There was a really good post somebody posted in the high level group specifically about that. And he outlined all the latest terms of service from Google around reviews. So they don't say it's illegal, or they don't like to see when you're giving incentives for reviews, like, hey, give us a review and get entered to win a contest, that kind of thing.
Which, by the way,
yeah, you can totally do.
You can totally do.
Yeah. I mean, we've done it with a few clients too, but if they catch on, they don't like that kind of stuff, right? So what they, there's a lot of talk in the industry about all these businesses who've got or a few businesses who've been fined for doing review for having misleading reviews in on their Google page. A lot of those businesses too are just paying for fake reviews too. You can be paying customers to just give you fake reviews, and then that's where they run into problems as well, or they're getting the negative reviews removed. The best thing you could do is just take all your reviews that you can get, and shift people towards the positive, and then comment on every single one. And you did a really good video a few days ago that talked about how you can automatically do that with AI now, which is super cool. So this is the review system. This is the main one here. You have a couple different options. You can do we have so you can turn gating on and off. It's all controlled through custom values. This system sets up very quickly, sets up in about 15 minutes because we have custom values that all get updated through our backend system here. Let me click on Smart Reviews. This is going to load up our backend where you get to see all of our systems. Here, I'm going to go over to Smart Reviews and Referrals, and you can go in here and literally update custom values for any one of the systems that you want. Let me grab reviews one here, custom values there. It's going to pull in all your custom values and then just give you a form here. So again, you can fill that out. You don't have to set anything up for this. This can be just automatically done for you. And then we're also setting up a full onboarding sequence with forms so that you can just do that well, and it'll walk them through step by step on how to set things up and what data to get and where to get it. One thing we didn't talk about is we also have a multi-location review system as well. So if you have a business that you only want to have one sub account but multiple brands, like I've worked with a business that it's a doctor's office or a med spa, and they have like 10 different services and they have a GMB for each one of those services. So what we ended up doing was creating this multi-location system that just uses one sub account, keeps all their clients in that single location, but then they can load out the proper review page, send them to the proper review links, send them the proper feedback, all based on where which location they have that set up. And we made it so that it's pretty much plug and play if you want to do anything less than, I think, 12 locations or 12 different brands within that multi-location setup. So you can have that all in there, and you'll get that part as Power Tools as well. So you can set up a multi-location review and referral system inside of one single sub account, which is pretty cool.
Awesome.
Okay, so I want to jump over to while I'm here. So we've got estimator tools in here. We have what a
great tool that one is.
That one's awesome.
Talk all day about that.
You can get in here, you can edit your custom values, you can do that for estimator tools. V cards, this is our contact card creator. It's automatically going to create those contact cards for you. You can copy and paste that into any system. You can also drop this directly in as a custom menu link into your clients' accounts and just give them access, and they'll be able to upload all their own V cards. We have our custom values editor, subdomain manager, bulk upload, and then we have our reward system. This thing is kind of cool because what we can do here is we can also just create rewards. So as our main referral system that I just showed you didn't have this. This is part of the new loyalty and reward system. You can have your clients come in and they can create their own rewards. And when they create these rewards, it's going to print out when your clients or your clients' clients go and redeem points. They're going to be able to print out certificates so that they can bring those in, and then you'll be able to, with a unique code, and then they can update those. We also have a leaderboard here that's going to show you all of your customers. This is in the referral system as well as the loyalty and reward system. Is going to show you everyone who's been invited and link to all their contact information so you can see who's invited the most people. And then we have custom values updater here too as part of the loyalty and reward system. So customers can easily come in, and business owners can easily come in and edit each one of these things. And what we did was we divided the custom values into different collections so that you're not overwhelmed by the number of custom values that you have to update in one single location. Well, the coolest thing I want to show you with rewards though is this right here. So I'm going to go into
we'll
rewards.
close on this one, Jason, because this
Yeah.
is, as you guys can see,
there's a number of
a
things in here.
ton
But
of
this is
things that you get for that 149. It's absolutely mental.
this is what I want to
And if you can't make money, I'm just going to say this. If you can't
gotta
make
be able to do
money
something with this.
with Jason's tools, you probably can't make money
Okay.
with Go High Level. That's just all I'm going to say.
Okay, let me show you this one last thing here. All right, there. Okay, so this is the coolest thing about loyalty and rewards that we've built so far is we have this super awesome dashboard here. It shows them your customers all their transactions of everywhere that they've got points, redeemed points, or gotten points throughout the whole system. We have a commercial rewards panel here, shows them their lifetime current points values or redeem points. If they're a commercial referral partner, it's going to show them commercial rewards. If they're just a residential one, it's going to just say earn rewards. They can come over to this page. This has their referral back end here. They can print off a QR code here that they can put in their system. There's a banner that will go up at the top here as well. It prints off this QR code. They can drop this into wherever they want. They can print off a page and put it up in their business. There's a graphic that'll show up here if it's the custom value is filled out. We have their own custom link that they can just copy to their phone. We have a QR code that they can use to share out. We have our refer a friend form here that they can fill out. They can, if they're on their phone, they can click send an SMS invite. That's going to load up on their phone, and they can send a phone to anyone or send an invite to any one of the contacts in their phone. We can have them get points for sharing out on social media here as well. It will only give them points if they share outside of 24 hours. So they can't just sit there and hammer that button to do to get points. But you can set up all the points values in custom values, and it's really simple for someone to be able to go and do that. And then we have redeem rewards. This is one of the coolest things I like about this. It says we have 8,619 points here. We can go in and we can claim a reward. Say, okay, we want to get that $100 gift card. And then what it will do is it's going to take us to this page, and it's going to print out this voucher. You're going to be able to customize the background here as well. So make your own vouchers. And then it has a unique code for each one of the vouchers that gets created. Now they can save this to their phone. They can take a screenshot, whatever. They can bring this into the business. And then the admin staff can scan this, and it's going to take them to an admin panel where they can then redeem that code and clear the voucher and say that that voucher has been closed off already. So
I would love to get into your brain, Jason, just to see how you figure all this stuff out. It's incredible.
It's talking with a lot of other agencies, to be honest, is how all these systems get built, is because we talk, we brainstorm, we come up with new ideas. And right now we've got a bunch of really great agencies who have jumped in on just this program. And we're starting up a mastermind just to talk about review, like loyalty and rewards, and what are the things we can do to keep businesses coming in. Right. So here we can also see a whole list of all the gift cards we've printed out in the past. And you can see probably right here, March 30th is the one that we just did. And each one of these has a unique code. So if it says, if it's been redeemed already, it's going to show that there. And then we also have an admin backend where when they scan that QR code, it's going to tell them whether that's a valid voucher or not. So the idea is they'll take that into the business. They'll say, here's my voucher that I printed off with my rewards. And then the business can scan that QR code. It'll bring it up and say that it's still open. They can hit redeem, issue the actual gift certificate or gift card or whatever the business does in that respect. What we're adding to this in the near future here too will be a way for the business just to sign up with a third-party account and automatically generate gift cards as well. If you want to do Amazon gift cards, if you want to do visas or whatever else, they'll be able to take their points that they have in here and go and earn some or redeem those for gift cards down the road too. So the last thing I'll say in here that we're adding right now, I mean, we want to do gamification, we want to do scratch and win type stuff. We've got a promotions thing that we're adding in here too, so that so that you can create a landing page with promotions for the business and text message those things out to your VIP list of customers, whoever's in the reward system loyalty program. And then we're also adding in we're just finishing up on how to do this, is the digital loyalty card as well. So a digital punch card type thing. So that you can, if you have a business, like whatever, you have your punch card, right? You bring it in, whether you scan a QR code or whatever, it'll give you one sale per thing. And then the next thing that I was talking to is what I was just experimenting with as well, is assigning points based on purchases as well. So we can do that through high level now. So if somebody purchases through a customer's site, we can send them to a workflow and then assign points, like $1, 1 point type thing in the system, and do it that way. We also have workflows in here or webhooks for giving points, for redeeming points. So really the system's open for how you want to be able to use it within your business. So there's a lot of imagination that you can use to come up with how you want to use it.
It's honestly crazy. I think the biggest problem that you're going to have, Jason, is that there's so much to this. It's like, where do you start?
Well, yeah, that's the one thing with high level, and really it's like picking what you want to do. So I felt bad that we built this reward system and we have founding members inside of Power Tools that weren't going to get access. So I was like, okay, what we're going to do? We're going to give 5 licenses to our Power Tools users for the reward system. And if you want to grow beyond that and add more, you'll be able to do that easily down the road too. But just to get you started, we're throwing in licenses for that reward system.
Awesome. Well, Jason just accidentally closed out of the StreamYard live, but with that all being said, guys, the Power Tools suite of tools we use, and honestly, I cannot begin to explain the amount of time that it has saved us, for one. But then, straight out of the gate, reviews is something that every business needs. It's probably one of the easiest things that you can sell. And there we go. Jason's back on the stream. Just pumping your tires. But my point being in all of this, guys, is that, like I said before, if you can't sell some of these tools, you're going to have a hard time selling anything, because it's something that every single business needs. And there are the reason that I love the Go High Level community, first and foremost, is A, everybody's willing to help. And B, we're all helping each other win. There's
so much business out there, right?
There's so much business. Like, we're not going to compete for business. There's just no way. And, but what Jason's put together, guys, when he says, so all of the things that he just showed you is very overwhelming. There's a lot of stuff that you get for $149 or $1,500 lifetime. But when you do jump in, he's got step-by-step guides to set up everything. And it truly is very easy to do. The first time that I bought Smart Reviews, I think I had my first account up and running in 30 minutes. And that was with me having a decent amount of knowledge, but still, it's very simple to do. And man, I honestly, I'm probably just going to tell you again, you're charging too little for what you're offering. So you better get in soon, because Jason likes to listen to me and raise his prices when I tell him to. So unbelievable value.
Well, like I said, we're adding stuff in there, and my goal is to build little businesses, like business in a box type stuff, that we're adding into the system, so you guys can take it and run with it, and stuff that you can use for every industry, every niche. It doesn't matter what it is. Like for the reviews and referral system, we have every niche that you can imagine, that people from car washes to dog walkers to chiropractors that are all in there, right?
You've made it super easy. Like, you can have that one snapshot. And honestly, I'll just tell a little bit of a truth about me. When I bought Smart Reviews, that snapshot and the way that it is built has actually kind of springboarded me into building snapshots the way that I build them now, because there's so many clever little nuances that you put into that system that's very simple to understand. And I now use a lot of that as a framework on how I build my own stuff. And so it's brilliant. You can use his review snapshot for any industry because of the way that he structured his custom values. And it's very, very clever, very easy to use. And you can literally just go out there and start selling it like tomorrow.
And I'm very open to ideas and suggestions from the community. I think that's how we make everything better. As everyone's out there, they're running into new use cases. Business owners have different ideas of how they want to run something or do something. And, we add that to the system. And then everyone benefits from that because they can grab the newest snapshot and they're like, oh, that's cool that we can now do this kind of thing. Or I never thought about doing business this way. We can add that in. So yeah, I love working with the community and letting people kind of guide where we're going while we have ideas of what we're building and how to build it. So
cool. So guys, we're at almost an hour here. So we're gonna call it. But Jason, how do people get a hold of you the easiest way if they've got questions and they want to dive a little
Messenger deeper? Is the easiest way. They can link myself in the group if you just like at facebook.com/jorban ORBAN. And that's the easiest way, just to send me a message. Or if you go to any one of the pages, Adam's going to add a link in there. We've got chat widgets on those pages too. So you can send me a message that way too. And I'm very responsive about it.
Awesome. Jason, thank you for your time.
Yeah. Thanks for having me here. This is awesome.
Power Tools blows my mind.
Estimator Tools is pretty rad as well.
Well, you had a part to play in it. So
yeah,
you're kind of pumping your own tires in a little way there.
Well, whatever we can do, right?
Yeah, man.
So
it's awesome. It's all about helping the community and helping people grow. And guys, like I said, like the price is going to go up. I don't know when, but it will, and it should, because $149 for all of that is you can't even buy a single snapshot in the Go High Level community for less than $297.
Yeah. So I think it's worth it. There's money to be made in there for sure.
Definitely. Awesome. Jason.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Chat again probably in 5 minutes. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Take care, man.
Goodbye.